Hi friends, today we have a special guest, a fish that has won over many with its amazing beauty and unique character. Welcome to the world of Apistogramma ramirezi, where I will tell you about its care, keeping, and even breeding. Ready to learn more? Then be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my fascinating videos about the world of aquarium inhabitants. Cichlids are a common species of fish, among which you can find many different individuals to satisfy the tastes of every aquarist. Their unique combination of appearance, character, fascinating behavior, and habits attract both novice and experienced aquarists. Therefore, it is not surprising that Apistogramma ramirezi is among the freshwater inhabitants that people wish to keep in their aquariums. Apistogramma is a group of ray-finned fish from the family Cichlovia, living in the reservoirs of South America. A distinctive feature of these fish are their small size, usually no more than up to 3 inches, and bright iridescent body coloration, most pronounced in adult males. Females and juveniles are colored much more modestly. In natural conditions, Apistogramma prefers small rivers with a weak current, sandy bottom, and a large amount of aquatic vegetation. They live in shallow water near the banks. There the fish hide from predators. Despite their tiny size, Apistogramma are territorial fish, like most cichlids. Occupying a small area, they jealously guard it from relatives and chase away uninvited guests, lightning attacks, which, however, have one purpose: to frighten, and do not cause other fish any harm. Apistogramma are small predators. They feed mainly on insects, plankton, and detritus. Due to their size and color, they are one of the most popular aquarium fish, but are quite sensitive to the conditions of content, so before you get such a pet, it is better to gain some experience in aquaristics. Apistogramma have a moderately elongated and compressed from the sides of the body. The head is pointed, with large eyes. The size of these dwarf cichlids ranges from 1 to 5 inches in length. Males are larger than females. The most important feature of Apistogramma is their coloration. It is bright, juicy, and multifaceted, which makes these small fish noticeable despite their size. The torso often contrasts with the fins. The latter are characterized by a bright border or black rays. Breeders have obtained forms with voile fins. In the coloration can be present almost all colors: yellow, blue, red, turquoise, etc. Numerous breeding forms have been bred. For example, Apistogramma ramirezi electric blue has a monotonous neon coloration. The intensity of coloration of Apistogramma directly depends on their mood. Males, ready to spawn, show themselves in all their glory, demonstrating all possible shades. In a state of aggression, the fish have darker sides and abdomen. Sexual dimorphism in this group of species is usually pronounced. Males are larger, brighter, and are the owners of long pointed fins. Apistogramma ramirezi is divided into 4 subspecies. Electric blue, the coloration of which is completely different from the other 3 species. Its torso and fins are colored in bright blue, and the scales cast a metallic tint. On the head, there is a small spot of red or yellow, and the eye of maroon shade crosses a black vertical stripe. The size of the fish does not exceed 2 inches in length. The veil is adorned with long fins, together with which it reaches only 1 inch. Her body of yellow-silver shade crosses several black stripes located on the back, head, and near the tail, and on the fins shine small blue dots. Balloon attracts a spherical structure of the body, which is most often golden or silver with blurred black lines. The size is about 1 inch. Golden, gold, orange or lemon colored cichlid is characterized by an abundance of blue luminous dots on the fins and at the tail. It is only 1 to 2 inches long. Most small Apistogramma species will need an aquarium of at least 9 gallons of water per pair of fish to be comfortable. Larger species require at least 15 gallons of water. The best fish look best in an aquarium, decorated under the natural biotope. as a soil used sand or pebbles of fine fraction. Along the walls should be planted thick bushes of aquatic vegetation. To divide the territory between several groups of fish, put in the aquarium a variety of shelters. Snags, pots. Will not be superfluous a couple of flat stones. They will be a great place for spawning. To enhance the color on the bottom, you can put fallen leaves. And to create the effect of dark, tropical water, to use conditioner. Apistogramma are very sensitive to the content of nitrogenous compounds in the water, so the aquarium should be equipped with a powerful filter, preferably external, and a compressor. Once a week, water changes are necessary, up to 30% of the volume of the aquarium. Apistogramma, heat-loving fish, a comfortable temperature for them will be 25 to 30 degrees C, so you will need an thermoregulator. In cool water, the fish are highly susceptible to disease. Do not like apistogramma and bright lighting, so on the surface of the water is better to run floating plants. Apistogramma can be easily contained in a common aquarium. By themselves, these bright crumbs will not be able to offend anyone, but the larger inhabitants can attack them, so ideally, the neighbors should be commensurate. Good companions will be guppies, swordtails, Pacilias, Melanesias, neons, Rhodostomus, Rasboras. Can be kept with small barbs, Lalius, glass catfish, Scalaria. Compatibility with shrimp is not so unambiguous. If the adults of Apistogramma will not touch, then the young may well become live food. Keep fish can be both in pairs and groups. But it should be borne in mind that Apistogramma are territorial fish, so it is necessary to zone the space in the aquarium, not badly combined with each other and different species of Apistogramma. This is one of the few fish that gets along well with discus because it easily tolerates high water temperatures. All Apistogramma are small, but predators. In nature, their diet consists of insects, their larvae, worms, fry of other fish. Apistogramma are very bright fish, in the coloration of which yellow, orange, and red tones predominate. To make the coloration of the fish even more attractive is best suited feed with a high content of natural carotenoids. Apistogramma are prone to overeating, so it is better to feed them more often, but less food. It is advisable to crush large flakes or chips in your hands.
Reproduction and breeding. Apistogramma can breed both in common aquariums and in special spawning tanks. As with most cichlids, the fish have a developed care for offspring. Usually the eggs are deposited in caves, grottos, under rocks, and on the underside of broadleaf plants. Among the fish, there are both polygamous species and creating pairs for life. Artificially created by the aquarist, pairs are not always successful, so ideally purchase a small group of fish and wait until they choose their own companion. Reproduce Apistogramma year-round. The stimulus for spawning are increasing the temperature, adding soft water, and abundant feeding. The female is able to lay from 70 to 400 eggs. After spawning, the pair divides the duties between them. The male protects the boundaries of the clutch, and the female takes care of the eggs. Waving fins removes dead eggs. Unfortunately, sometimes producers eat their eggs. If the couple does not take care of the offspring well, it is recommended to detach the fish, but in the water with eggs, be sure to add antifungal drugs. Incubation of eggs lasts 2 to 4 days. Hatched larvae for a couple more days, remain attached to the substrate, then go to independent swimming. Fish begin to gain color by the age of 3 months. The sex of fry depends on the conditions in the aquarium. In warm and soft water usually appears more males. How do you like such a fish? Personally, I like them very much. Beautiful, interesting character. Plus they are small and do not need to prepare large aquariums for them. If you like the video, please put a like and subscribe to the channel.